games and chill.
Gummies and chill.
We're walking through this very nice valley. Yeah, a goat. A goat. Okay, yeah, smart goat.
I'm
on a
Don't
goat.
you ever forget, I'm on a goat, man.
I'm going fast, man. I don't
Actually,
think
it
you
was
can ride
kind of
the goat.
funny in Lookers
You
Online.
can ride goats?
Yes, you can.
Oh,
Specifically in Moria.
figures. Yeah, I figured dwarves would ride goats. Come on. Eh. Yeah, I got him.
Like,
Dead.
It's because, you know, as we all know, horses can't be in Moria.
That's true. I would love it if, yeah, the mine's no place for a pony.
It's true.
I would love it if the goat did a fucking goat scream when you kill it.
Did you ever see the movie The Men Who Stare at Goats?
No, but my uncle did. It was hilarious.
I didn't like it at all.
That's too bad. I haven't seen it out there.
It wasn't like there wasn't enough like goat staring for me.
Was that what it was actually about, or no?
Yeah, basically.
Interesting.
It was like they stare at goats and like they kill them with their mind or some weird stupid story.
What?
I don't remember it
That
all,
is
but I thought it was
nonsense.
stupid.
That is nonsense. Night in the Woods is nonsense.
Stop it! We get it.
Oh, God. I'm just saying that. I keep saying that because I'm trying to remember. Like there was something else I was gonna say about it, but I can't remember what it was. Got it. I got one.
Yay.
All right, here we go.
To the village.
The village that is in every single Zelda game, Kakariko Village. Hell yeah.
Is this
Classic.
like of the people that we are? Wait, what are we?
Traveler, I can see my ankle. Hey, old lady. I just clipped back to normal. The object. What do you see? This is where the the people who lived here were the protectors of the Hylian. You know, I'm a Hylian.
Okay.
They were the protectors of the Hylians. We Sheikah went with you for a long time. Yeah, we gotta be Impa. He's in every fucking game. Every Zelda game is Impa. In some form or another. Good old
The
Impa.
lantern falls.
I just shoved an old lady.
Good.
Fuck the old lady. Fuck the old lady. Alright,
I was gonna say that what what always confused me at like gamers is like I understand I support the video game like I always will, but
Yes.
like I don't really get why they play like one player games in there or like things that aren't like multiplayer like party games because like
yeah, they just had to do that.
and like
That was why I always fucking put on Smash there because
Yeah.
it accommodated the most amount of people that we could fucking have.
yeah.
But yeah, like sometimes they need to fucking be more aware of that. It's a shame.
And like it doesn't really make sense to me because like single player games you can play it by yourself at home. Like that's what you do. Like
Mhm.
that's the point of it.
Yes, I know what you mean. This chick is hilarious.
She's Kaya.
She's super fucking nervous and shit.
Is she a papaya?
She could be.
If she
Look at
wanted
her.
to have a papayoplasty,
Shut
you
up.
could become
Shut
a
the fuck
papaya.
up. That was so, that made no sense.
Fuck you, it was funny.
She's so nervous around me because I'm a dude. But you can read her diary, and she has fucking creepy sex dreams about you.
What?
Yeah. Well, not like directly, but it's implied.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Oh shit, here we go. I'm finally awake!
How are you
I am
still
Yoda.
alive?
I am Yoda. It's been quite a long time, Link. I am much older now, but you remember me, don't you?
I remember.
I'm like 1,000 now, but whatever. It's fine, don't worry about it. I don't know who you are, lady.
You scare me.
What's the matter? Well, look at me as I'm a stranger to you. You don't feel I design creators one Impa. I'm like in every fucking game. How do you not know who I am? You've lost your memory. Shit. You must be disguised for the time being. Please come a bit closer to you, Slink. Too close. 100 years ago, the entire city, the kingdom of Hyrule, was destroyed. After you fell, Princess Zelda's final wish was to place you in a sacred slumber. And all alone, she went to face Ganon. He got fucking murdered. She left me with some words she wished to say to you. I waited 100 years to deliver the princess's message.
Didn't we meet her
However,
earlier?
These words the princess risks have to give you. Me too. Impa or princess?
The princess, didn't we meet her earlier, Zelda? In the playthrough?
We met her dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was a ghost. But no, we haven't seen her yet. We've heard her voice, but we haven't like met her.
Okay. Is she still alive?
Bye. Fuck the message. I don't know. She'll tell us, I guess. Where is the Prince of Mr. Life to part to you? Blah 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 blah. Right there's your life? Yes. Haha. You're still a hero. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I sit on 3 pillars because my back is really bad.
But she's also short.
That's true. She's like Yoda.
She is.
Now I'm eye level.
Cute.
Oh shit.
The history of the royal family
With Calamity
is
Ganon.
also the history of Calamity Ganon,
Eh.
a primal evil that has
Good,
endured over
okay.
the ages. This evil has been turned
I feel like the feedback would be really bad in
by
terms
a
of the
war
Yeah, this
in
is
the
doesn't
soul
matter.
of a
I'll live. It's not
and
that
a
bad right now.
princess who carries the blood of the gods.
Ooh, shite.
With the passage of time, each conflict with Ganon
Yes.
faded into
There have been a lot of fucking games in this series. Quote unquote legend. I don't know why I call it that.
I mean,
Hyrule was then blossomed as a highly advanced civilization.
Ooh.
Even
All the people look like
monsters
all those people look kind of alike.
they did, yes. Yay, Hyrule used to be cool. We decided to use technology. That was a big mistake.
to ensure the safety of the land. Should Calamity Ganon
No surprise, it backfired. We build big towers. Don't know what they do.
they constructed four
Oh, yeah.
powerful wonders that came to be known as the Divine Beasts.
Yes.
They also built a legion of autonomous weapons.
Those things that blast every place, nobody go near them.
Yeah.
The Divine Beasts were piloted by 4 individuals of exceptional skill from across the land, and thus the plan to neutralize Ganon was forged. Upon Ganon's inevitable return to Hyrule, the princess and the hero fought alongside these 4 champions against the
Why am I
Scourge
orange?
King.
He's drunk, obviously.
The Guardians were tasked with protecting the hero as the divine beasts unleashed a furious attack on their terrible foe.
A lot of Guardians.
There's a
Jesus.
lot of Guardians.
And when the hero, wielding the sword that seals the darkness, delivers his
seals the
final
darkness.
blow, the princess used her sacred power to seal away Calamity Ganon.
Somehow fucked it up.
I like that art style. It's very Japanese.
Easy. Easy it is. And yet, he's still here today. Everything is fucked and they didn't work. We stood before leaving our ancestors 10,000 years. Oh, that was 10,000 years ago. We had to estimate his power. We fucked up. Think of these words. Free the 4 divine beasts. Okay.
What are the 4 divine beasts?
They were the things that she mentioned that helped us fight, helped them fight Ganon.
Okay, but like, what are they?
You remember when we were looking at the volcano and there was a thing falling on top of it?
Yeah.
That was one of them.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. There's 4 of them.
Okay, cool.
We need them to help us defeat Ganon.
Okay, cool.
That's it. Cool. Yes.
That's a long ass way
It
away.
is indeed. But now we have other means of getting there.
Yay!
Seize your destiny. Okay. Don't be a fool. You calling a fool, bitch? Hey, girl. Never. The heirloom. Oh, right, that thing. That's a thing. Whatever. Don't worry about it. And the main mission begins.
Yay!
So you have the option of freeing the divine beasts. You don't have to. You can fight again and without them, but it's a whole lot harder.
Yeah.
So you are encouraged to do so.
Yeah.
All right. Real quick. Let me just pull up the thing.
Paragraph.
If I can find it. If I can't find it, then I won't bother. But I want to. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but you know, this is a good place to end for this bit for now.
Okay.
So yeah, my main points were every character reads the same. The words like sigh, ugh, and geez and effing come up constantly. There's story elements that come out of nowhere and have no real place in the story. The experience is totally aimless. There's good visuals, but it doesn't make the game worth sitting through. Okay, one line they use that clearly makes it like apparent they're trying to be smart is when the main character like starts like fucking dreaming or something, and it's like she sees everything as shapes, not as real things, and it's like, come on, like how pretentious, how angsty teen can you possibly get?
It's true.
Here's a direct quote from Ding Dong. It's a story. It's full of characters I don't like, with writing I don't like, and all you have outside of holding left on the keyboard is the writing, and the fact that all these are all 20 to 22-year-olds acting like 15-year-olds was even more insufferable. And he also said, it speaks to a subculture I really dislike because it's centered around the trappings of I can't even and trash. And it doesn't care about communication. It's trying to be deliberately vague.
Ew.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the whole I don't need to explain myself, you know what I mean. It's like, no, like communication is fucking essential in this fucking world, you know?
Yeah.
And like this subculture, this millennial subculture that exists that like tries to communicate as little as possible. It's just fucking unbearable to deal with, you know. It's fucking infuriating. And treating yourself like high art doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you're high art. And like just because you want to be deep and artistic doesn't mean you actually are. And like the meaning of it is that there is no meaning, and like there's nothing satisfying about that message or like the way it's delivered at all. It's just a fucking bleak experience that has no real value whatsoever unless you somehow relate to this. And like to the people who like see it and are like, oh, I totally relate to this character.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you see this character, like okay, I think the reason why all the characters read the same is for people who experience similar shit to like project themselves onto those characters.
That's annoying.
And like that can't be, if that's every single character, that's just lazy writing.
Yeah.
You're not trying to actually write characters, you're trying to write like fucking just silhouettes that people can imprint themselves onto.
Yeah.
The paragraph I sent you was as follows.
Okay.
I'm holding a chicken by the way.
Okay, wait, why are you holding a chicken?
Okay.
Throw that chicken into the abyss.
I'll do better. I'll join him in the abyss. Wee.
That poor fucking chicken.
Powerful chicken though to hold me up. Classic Zelda thing. Fucking flying with chickens. Night in the Woods presents a very angsty, aloof, teenagery main protagonist with a mental condition that players can identify with to grasp for attention. It uses anthropomorphic animal characters and an art style that is easily replicated by internet artists. And it is essentially a visual novel with no real gameplay that presents a very nihilistic and self-important narrative that Tumblr kids who watch Rick and Morty and think they're smarter than anyone else can relate to. The idea that nothing matters and that there is no point and people who view things this way are somehow enlightened is super played out. That was the thing I sent you, and then I just sort of expanded upon it when I was watching like gameplay of it. Sorry that this whole a lot of this fucking segment was about fucking Night in the Woods. I don't know how or why that became such a fucking big part of this, but you know it's been on my mind for this past week.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to get it off my chest in a sense. All right, let's talk about games and chill. You'll have fun, play games that are actual games, and don't try and fucking talk down to us and try and fucking be artistic. This is art.
This is art.
It's not trying to be art though.
It's just
It's
really,
trying to
really
be a good
pretty.
experience. Yeah, it's trying to be a fucking fun.
Nintendo always does very, very well.
Yeah, Nintendo, like, they've always said their main thing is fun.
Yeah.
And they always succeed in that. But, you know, it can be viewed as high art because of how good it is. Not
Yeah.
because they're trying to send some fucking deep message.
Yeah.
It's just because the game itself is good.
Yeah.
By the way, these are the plum trees I mentioned.
Okay.
Fuck.
Break the fucking sledgehammer.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, chicken.
Good job.
Animal abuse is a big part of Zelda games.
It's true.
Hey, hoe. I can't cut these with a hoe, really? No. This is my games and chill.